dear friends, Reshma here, welcoming all of you with a big heart, filled with lots and lots of love. Today we are celebrating the 199th birth anniversary of one of the most memorable, important and loved person of Bengal as well as of India, Ishwar Chandra Vidyasagar, who is mostly known as to everyone as Ishwar Chandra Vidyasagar. And Vidyasagar, it is almost 160 plus years when he is no more with us. But when we try to talk about the rich history, rich culture, the educational history of India, the academics history of India, I mean, we cannot not talk about Vidyasagar. And for all the Bengali kids, till to date, as I said, even after 160 plus years when he is no more with us, the first book that every Bengali kid get to read is called Borno Porichoy. Borno means letters and Porichoy means introduction. So getting introduced to the letters, that is means Borno Porichoy. And Ishwar Chandra Vidyasagar, he by his literary prowess, his mastership, his scholarship, he just made that, the Bengali language, he brought it into that form where it can be read. So every kid, when they learn O, A, Ko, Kho means like, that's how the literary alphabet of Bengali is. That's when we learn, we get to know Vidyasagar. The first introduction with the letters, it happens to go hand in hand by holding the hand of Borno Porichoy, which means holding the hand of Vidyasagar and going and starting a journey of life. And Vidyasagar, which basically means an ocean of education. This title was given to Vidyasagar by the Sanskrit College of Calcutta. Seeing his mastery and skill and his dedication towards so many ideologies and thoughts of the time, it was given, this title was given to him, as I said, by the Sanskrit College of Calcutta. And Vidyasagar is one of the most prominent reformer, social worker, master, scholar, teacher, you just say it, and he was. And few of the major things that world knows him for is, firstly, he is the Veer. Veer means, the brave child of Bir Singha village, which is presently in Bangladesh. And as we all know from the history that what a kind of he was born in a poor family, and the kind of life that he led when he was a kid was even somebody's beyond thinking. He used to study under the street lamp at night, and in the daytime he used to work so that he can earn little living, so that he can support his family, especially his mother. So once again we get this inspiration from him, how to be loyal and how to be obedient towards the mother, towards the family, how to be responsible. And even after taking so much hardship, he never stopped his study. He got all best of the academic, you can say, the degrees from all the best of the scholarly organizations of Calcutta. And that's why I said he finally got this title of Vidyasagar, means the vast ocean of knowledge from the Sanskrit College of Calcutta. And in Bengal, that time, as we all know, it was the historical British ruling period in India. And that time, the women's plight was too much. And now we even can't fathom and can't relate also most of the time what a miserable situation was for the women in India at that time. As far as the marriage was concerned, most of the time the middle-aged or the old-aged people, marriage used to be, with the young girls. Young girls were given into marriage to the middle-aged or the old people. And when these old people used to die, what used to happen was, these women who became widow, they used to be sidelined, kept in a place of isolation, completely away from the life, being, going through a life of misery, pain, anguish, where they do not and cannot have any kind of contact and communication with the rest of the life. And I'm talking this about the young women, the teenage girls, etc., who became widow. So now he fought vehemently like anything during that period so that widows can get a new lease of life. The Widow Remarriage Act, after so much fight and after so much, petitions and everything, he relentlessly fought for this cause, for the widow remarriage. And the women, the widow, that time finally got that new life when this act was passed in the British Legislative Council, the Widow Remarriage Act. And yes, Vidyasagar, he fought vehemently against the child marriage. In India, especially in Bengal that time, giving the children in marriage was something very common in the society, which used to happen from the grassroots level to the topmost, the royalty and the blue bloods. And so fighting against this was no mean task. It was as if fighting against the whole society. And yes, he did that also. He fought like anything to stop this child marriage in India as well as in Bengal. And finally the British, they gave into his petition. So child marriage was banned, Widow Remarriage Act was passed, and because of his prolific knowledge in the field of Sanskrit and so many other, he got, as I already have shared with you, the title of Vidyasagar, the ocean of knowledge. And when we see his own life struggle, like when he used to, study under the street lamp at night, in the daytime working to earn a living for the family, to support his family, and then to become such a scholarly person, a master, and then fighting against all odds selflessly for the upliftment and the enhancement of the betterment of the society. And especially today, like even I myself as a woman sitting in front of the camera and talking, expressing my views and everything, and so many women around India today, whatever we are, a big chunk of it goes to him, because it was him who fought for us, fought for the women, fought for the women's right. And today, as after 160 plus years, I guess, if I'm not wrong, today when the society is once again struggling like anything, so much injustice in so many, spheres of life going on with the women, as we see all around, as if the women are, under the mercy of the man and the society. And not just women, we are not talking about feminism and things like that, talking about the gross injustice that happens in the society against you, me, and so many other people. It is high time that once again we, being guided by his precious philosophies, and we idolize his precious philosophies, and we go ahead being guided by those philosophies like the Northern Star, and do our best as far as eradicating the stigmas of the society, fighting the odds of the society, and to come up as a true human being selflessly, not just for our own self but for each other and everyone all around. So yes, today once again let me just give my respect to him, and I bow my head in front of him, because figures like them, they are what makes us as human. They are always kind of motivates us to be human. They are the figures, the personalities without whom this, the civilization as we call it today, I don't think it would have been at this level. And yes, once again, today we need more people like Vidyasagar ji. Why? Because the time is It is the right time to fight so many injustice that is happening all around. So once again, my dear friends, I would love to share my gratitude with all of you, because you had been so patient and loving every time. And thank you once again. I request all of you to become selfless like Vidyasagar and celebrate the birthdays of these people, like the showering of the lighting, the twinkling of the stars in the sky. And because we need to celebrate these people, that's how we celebrate the life against the injustice. Thank you, my dear friends. Thank you.